EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to downtown Cleveland and the newly named Huntington Bank Field, the home of the Browns. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Baltimore Ravens and the Cleveland Browns. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. And off we go from Huntington Bank Field. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, set. Empty Cardinal.
On the ground, it's Quinshawn Judkins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this one.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Open man is the tight end, Harold Fannin. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play.
Ready! Cowboy! Ready!
From the gun, it's Shador. He's got a man. It's Fannin. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A pickup there of 25 yards. It's a Browns first down.
Ready.
Down at the 47-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Go. Out of the gun, it's Sanders. That's to Gray, open on the left side. Trying to get to that pylon, not there, but very close. They'll mark him out at the 1. It is a big play for the Browns. Pickup of 46 yards. This has been a solid opening drive, knocking on the door. First and goal.
70 Timberwolves. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Now some movement up front, and we'll hear from our referee for the first time here today. A couple of big plays, one after the other, and now it's first and goal. To throw again is Sanders. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Danny Gray. Touchdown, Cleveland. A touchdown, lucky number 13 on the season. Extra point up and good from Hopkins. And the Browns will take a 7-0 lead. Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
Come on. 60, 18, ready, 18.
Throwing to begin is Richardson. Going for it all. That is hard. And he will score. Touchdown, Ravens. Well, that is a quick drive and the best way to finish it. The touchdown pass downfield. Greg, you rarely see a deep shot like that to start a drive.
You're right, Mike. We don't see it a lot, but I wish we did. It's actually the most efficient and safest down to pass the ball. And in this case, the defense is thinking run, got a lot of defenders up in the box, and they're able to strike deep with a pass play for 6.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. He fields it at the 8. A very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
First and 10 at their own 44-yard line.
Ready, set. Get it.
They'll run with Judkins to begin the drive. Inside the 25. A big run. They finally get to him and bring him down. It is a big play for the Browns. 55 yards on the game. So after the big play to start, now we have first and goal. Incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And in second down.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
Another shot from the 1 on second and goal.
Pass to 60.
Oh, he feels the pressure, and he'll go down back at the 6. That is Odafe Owe getting home to drop him. He's up to a dozen sacks now on the year. From back at the 6-yard line, what can they do on third and goal? From the gun, it's Sanders. He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Browns. Tight spaces down there. Things happen quick. Greg, a quick decision and great execution for the score.
You're exactly right, Mike. Down here this close to the goal line, everybody's clock has to speed up. Not only the quarterback processing to get the ball out of his hand, but you have to win as a receiver quickly and give the quarterback somewhere to go with the ball. It was that quickness at the line of scrimmage that led to that touchdown.
Justin Hopkins to kick off.
Here's Hopkins now after the touchdown. He'll boot this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And their drive will begin at the 30-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
Ready, break.
They'll run with the second-round pick in the Eagle draft. And he shows off those strong legs running through one tackle. Give him a gain of 8.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
They'll go play action. It's Richardson. Open man downfield. That's Neighbors. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line. A big play there for Baltimore. 32 yards.
And it's hardly an exaggeration when I say, Mike, that he's probably one of the most difficult individual assignments in the entire league. It's like playing football against that really good kid in your neighborhood. He's just hard to cover, and plays like this, it just shows how special he can be.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
In motion, it's Waddle. This one complete right side. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
On second down, Richardson. Flush to his right. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by Greg Newsome.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown, and instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on, come on.
Drive starts with a run by Judkins. And he'll get about 6 there, setting up second down.
He was tackled at the 27-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Go! Ready, ready.
Again, it's Judkins. And he's going to have a Browns first down as he gets it to about the 34-yard line.
7-yard gain.
We are through once. It's the Browns with the advantage.
1st and 10.
And we're back
34-yard
to Cleveland in a minute. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Get it. 18, Buffalo 18. Dragon 60.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. He's got the hook up there on the comeback route. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
50-yard line.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 70.
Now, Shador. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker.
Great timing and anticipation. The second the tight end's head turned around, the quarterback put the ball on him, and now it's, hey, let's see who wants to tackle this big guy and bring him to the ground.
Out of the pistol, a run with Judkins. And I don't think he got there wrapped up at the line of scrimmage, and now you're looking at 3rd down.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd.
We'll try and run for the first with Judkins. Good job on the ground to pick it up. Mark it at the 38 with those changes. First down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
And on first down, it's back to Judkins. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Let's go. 60 Vikings, 60 Vikings. Ready.
Sanders will throw it. On the run to the right. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. It was a good idea. Didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up 3rd down.
So anytime the quarterback leaves the pocket, immediately all the receivers, Mike, have to go scramble drill. Continue to work open, separate, give your quarterback somewhere to go with the ball, but give credit to the defense. They plaster on all the eligible receivers, and he has to just throw this one away.
Now a 3rd and 2.
Ready, go!
Now Sanders. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up 1st down and goal.
Got it, ready?
First 2 drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3, 4, 3. It is 1st and goal. There's a screen set up for Judkins. And he'll lose yardage here. The defense standing strong in the red zone. They drop him back at the 10.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league, and it results in a negative play.
Sanders going to throw again. That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. He's uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up 3rd down.
And goal.
Ready? Cavity Lion.
Again, it's Sanders. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Did they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
So Hopkins now, following the made field goal, back out to send it away. This will be returned from the 6. Good return here. Brings it up to the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Smash, smash.
Drive will start on the ground. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Parsons Messenger there on the stop.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. In motion, it's Waddle. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. We'll have more from Cleveland after this. Richardson to throw here on 1st and 10. That's caught downfield by Waddle. And he will go all the way. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Baltimore. His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point is good. And the Ravens are back to within a field goal. It's 17-14. Kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one taken at the 7. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
Check, Panther. Ready, go.
On the give, it's Judkins. Room to run at the 40. He is tough to bring down. A big one there on the ground. A big play to kick off this drive. 32 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
And he's in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Big play out of the running game as the back accelerates all the way to the house for the rushing touchdown.
And Mike, when we talk about burst, that's what we're talking about. And they told us all week, be ready for this guy. He's got something special to him, and that long touchdown there is exactly what they're talking about.
The return starts from the 5. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves.
On 1st and 10, here's Richardson. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
Throw, right side, taken in by Neighbor. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. 20 yards on that pass play. 1st down, Baltimore.
It's a gain of 20. 1st down, Baltimore.
19 tight, 19 tight.
Out of shotgun, Richardson. And he's into a slide to avoid the contact. Does so successfully, and it's a 1st down. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. Clock stops with a little under a minute to go in the 2nd quarter. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, Richardson. And this time the rush gets home. And down he goes. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. It's going to be their 2nd. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this 1st half. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long.
Ready.
Throwing is Richardson. Quick throw here is complete. They'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down. On play action, Richardson. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And he'll be out of bounds, but gives them some breathing room. To the 35-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Here we go, here we go. 70 line, go.
Throwing now, Sanders on 1st down. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up 2nd down.
And there's a great example of the pressure altering the quarterback's plan. They need to continue to get him off his spot, continue to make him speed through those progressions. I think if they can continue to do that, they're going to find good success.
That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And that ball intercepted. It's Christian Gonzalez. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone. The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Ravens are able to get it back within a score.
17.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Throwing, Richardson. A pass complete to the tight end, Evan Ingram. He's close to a first down to gain a 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football.
The pass rush gets home, and he goes down. Carson Schlesinger getting in there to bring him down. His first sack of the season.
Okay, break.
Going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8.
Here we go, shot.
Slot man in motion left. From the gun on 3rd down, Richardson. It looks middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. 25 yards, the pickup there. Good for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 25 yards.
18 Cardinal, 18
And the
Cardinal.
Raven first down.
Now give on the ground. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Remember this one thing, Mike. It is not how well or how often you run the ball in the NFL. It's when do you run the ball well in the NFL. And I think that's what a lot of these offensive play callers are starting to realize. Can you run the ball well in critical moments of the game? More important than how many gross yards you run for.
Catch made there by Waddle. And the Ravens are going to have 1st and goal. He's taken down at the 7.
Well, they certainly aren't wasting any time marching down the field. I mean, you only need one hand to count how many plays they've run, and yet they find themselves 1st and goal inside the low red zone.
Now Richardson. And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real clear picture of what the defense was giving him, and as a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
Now after that last play, we have an injured Raven. Athletic training staff's going to take a look, but this is a problem late in the season. Line of scrimmage, the 2-yard line. It's 3rd down and goal.
Get it. Liking 18. No, no.
He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Ravens. So on 3rd and goal, they run it in. Sometimes, Greg, that's 4 down territory. They didn't need to do it on 4th down. Taking care of it on the 3rd down for the touchdown.
Yeah, when you find yourself down here this close, Mike, you have to finish these drives off. I'm with you. I think he was going to give his back 2 shots there to punch it in, but he only needed 1.
So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Now return coming from the 7. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
And they're on the 21-yard line.
Reload. Here we go. Let go.
On the ground, Judkins. And he'll plow forward for a gain of 4 yards. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26.
2nd and 6. At the
Ready,
26-yard line.
roll. 60 Eagles. Hawk 70.
Here's Sanders to throw. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Odafe Owe. He's able to force the big loss on the sack. And it sets up 3rd and long.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up 4th down.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
That's over the middle and take it in. He's got it. And he's going to have a Browns 1st down. This is going to wind up being not just a conversion, but a play that flips the field as well.
Those are the explosive pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup. He allowed his receiver to work downfield, perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off with some points.
Let's go now.
As Shador on 1st down, gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. His 2nd grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a 1st down.
Go! Panther 60.
Here's Judkins. And not much there. Good defense, held to no gain.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready.
From the gun, it's Sanders. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked by Malachi Starks. And a nice return there. He is taken down up close to the 35-yard mark. Off the play fake, it's Richardson. Flush to his right. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he will score. Malik Neighbors. Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Both teams ready to go once more. as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 2. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Sanders. Going up top. And here's another ball that's intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he's going to be out of bounds, but quite a turn of events here. He has set up the offense with 1st and goal.
So often, Mike, defenders are just happy the ball ends up in his hands, but not this guy. I mean, the catch was one thing, but then the party really got started. I mean, look at this return. He gets one block. He gets another. He's got teammates springing him all over the field, and this offense is lucky. This didn't go all the way back for a pick 6.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 11-yard line.
So it'll be 2nd and goal when we return. We are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports.
Okay, ready?
2nd and goal.
Get it. 19, 18. Cut 19. Cut 19. Ready.
They'll look to throw. And that one is complete along the boundary. Good job of getting those feet in bounds.
This is why the timing of these routes is so critical. If that ball is thrown a little bit later, he's unable to keep his feet in bounds, but instead the quarterback is on time and accurate, and the receiver does a nice job not only securing the catch, but ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Jalen Waddle. Touchdown, Ravens. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point, up and good. And the Ravens will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. He'll wind up getting this all the way to the 45-yard line.
The Browns take over 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Ready. Alert. Alert. Cowboy 80. Alert.
They'll try the left side with Judkins. He will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Ready.
So they go backwards on 1st down. Here's 2nd and 13. From the gun, it's Shador. Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
And the story of the game has really been the inability of the offensive line to keep this pass rush away from the quarterback. And it's a big reason they find themselves here trailing in the 4th quarter. So as they turn to this passing game to try to mount a comeback, they've got to do a better job protecting the quarterback.
Moving to his right. He's going to look for the home run ball. And that that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. And truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more.
Let's go now.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down.
Go! Nice, Bronco 80.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He was looking for that cutback lane, but it never developed. Tracked down behind the line.
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Let's go.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. He's not going to lose yardage. He's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
You know at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground? Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
The Ravens turn things over to their field goal unit. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Ravens will add to their lead here in the 4th quarter.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This fielded at the 2. He'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready, set.
So 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Ready.
Out of the gun, it's Sanders. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Mike Green, he gets in for the sack, and that is now an even 20 on the year. What a season.
Get it. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Sanders. A short one that is caught by Fanning. And he'll be taken down after a gain of 9, and 3rd down coming up.
Brings up 3rd down.
Got it. Ready. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready. Go.
To throw is Sanders. And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
They're going on 4th down. Sanders. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
And a nice game there on first down. He takes it forward for 8 yards. Here's 2nd and 2.
Cougar 19. Ready, right?
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
The defense still has 3 timeouts. We'll see if they decide to use them here as the offense starts taking a knee.
Let's go now.
Back up to the 3. It's 2nd and goal. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. His last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. So it is a win here for the visitors, the Ravens. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort that will come away